Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to OpenTTD. Let's get the music started. Let's get the game going. Let's strike up that jazz, as I do say. And back by popular demand, music is now back on full volume. So I just thought I'd put that out there. Okay, so what's the scenario? Well, the scenario is we're going to go for 4 likes on the video, so smash the like button. The scenario is I think we should probably try and connect up this this coal mine over here. I think that's probably the best thing to do. We're still paused at the moment, so we have a moment to evaluate our sort of decisions. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, everything seems to be working well. Obviously, the price of grain and livestock is not the best. I mean, if we go in here and we have a look at cargo payment rates, it's quite clearly valuables that are the most valuable. Surprise, surprise there, eh? Goods are also pretty valuable. Coal is at the top. That's that grey line just there that you can see. Iron ore is pretty valuable as well, but livestock is down here, one of the lower ones, and grain is pretty middle of the pack, so I suppose that's alright. But we sort of really want to try, get value for money if we're laying all this infrastructure. So I think going for this coal plant over there is probably the best course of action. The reason I say that is because, well, what other industries really around do we have to sort of explore? I mean, not many. We've pretty much exploited all the industries around us. Perhaps this one, that could work. Barnaway Farm, yeah, that would probably be a good call. So yeah, it looks like we will be developing a train network around Barnaway Farm, and over here next to Fannington coal mine. That's only 50 tons of coal though. That's not very much for a coal mine. That 99 tons is probably middle of the road. Is there any other industries that are really near us? Not really, to be honest. And I sort of think we want to stick near the south half of the map. I think that's probably what we want to do. So we could very well see ourselves expanding into this area in future episodes. But for now, let's get down to business. Let's think how we're going to do to set up a train station around here, because obviously the train is going to need to come over there, join this line. No. Yes. Yeah, the train's going to need to join this line. Am I correct? Wait a minute. Is there any way? No, actually, this there is a flaw. Once again, there needs to be some way for this line to access the front of this area, because otherwise it's just not gonna work. So we will have to build that as well. Let's go and have a look. Railway construction. How many tracks do we sort of want? I think I'm not even sure if we really need 2. I think we probably just need 1. 1 is probably a heck of a lot easier to manage. If we do something like that, I'm just gonna, yeah, okay, we need cash as well before we can actually build anything. I don't think it'll let me, yeah, it's gonna cost us 5,000 to build anything. And we're almost mortgaged up to the hilt. I mean, we've got 10,000 of leeway, but I think we're probably just gonna wait for one of our trains to get into the network, or to get into the station, should I say? How are our trains sort of doing? They seem to be doing all right. We've got a big load of coal en route, which should be very, very nice indeed. We've got some grain and livestock that are coming in soon as well, which is another great thing. Buses seem to be doing all right. Groot Hill Central isn't the most popular, is it? However, the normal Groot Hill is very, very popular. So that is nice, I suppose. When's the coal train coming in? Because the coal train, yeah, here is big money for us. Yeah, that's a lot of coal. So that's probably going to be 17 grand or so. Oh yeah, we also sort of expanded down here, and we now transport steel and iron ore and stuff, or we transport iron ore to the steel mill, should I say? That's what I meant to say if I was going to be speaking English, but that's clearly not on the menu for today. Yeah, this is sort of like a hybrid train. It's been a while since I played OpenTTD, as you can probably well imagine. Yes, it's sort of a hybrid train, so it takes coal and passengers, which is quite cool, I guess. But passengers aren't really worth that much. We're back in the money. We're back in the money, which is always nice. And as soon as you've unloaded, then we will be in the real money. How much are we gonna get? Well, hey, 15.8 grand. That's pretty insane. Okay, let's go and set up this this new part of the network. I know we sort of should be paying back our debt because the debt interest is, you know, it's high, but it's not ridiculous. Where did we have it? We had it there. There we go. Beautiful. We've plumbed that in already. There's not really going to be a need for complicated signals if it's just a one-station platform. I really don't think there is a crazy need for more than one platform. Okay, where are we actually going to go with this? Okay, so if this is the entrance, this will need to connect up with there, which is fine. That's really easily doable. Signal, you're not happy with that? That's fine. Perfect. Simple as that. That piece of track cost £517 to lay. That's insane. Oh, it's because we're on the fields. That's why it's so expensive. And now we just need to connect this track up to over here, which is very, very doable. Let's think about this. What's the easiest way to do it? Obviously, we're going to need to bridge the gap. It's just where do we want to bridge it? That's the question. Well, before we do that, let's change the layout of this track slightly, so that we can actually get where we want to go. I mean, that's a 90-degree turn. We don't really want to do a 90-degree turn. There we go. So this is effectively going to allow trains from this farm over there to access the entrance of this area, and that just means that we can actually deliver stuff where it needs to go. There we go. I can't see because of that tree. Would you kindly remove yourself? There we go. Let's get rid of that and do it properly. Perfect. Okay, so that's what we need. We obviously need to signal that bad piece of that. I don't know what I was saying bad piece of track for, but that piece of track is now signaled up. Why you break down? Please no breakdown. Is this guy gonna overtake this broken down train? Oh, it's gonna be close. No, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. You never know, though. You never can tell. Okay, that is going to be signaled up. And where do we want this bridge to go? I think we probably want the bridge to go over here, just because it's going to be a heck of a lot cheaper. I mean, there's. We'll have to build through some fields. But honestly, I don't really want to. Like, we should probably try and avoid building through fields in the future because it is expensive. Okay, get lost trees. I don't need you. There we go. I know it does cost us like a couple of quid to remove the trees, but you know, whatever. I sort of feel that rather than going up there, which is probably a bad idea, we should probably just build it straight through here and connect it. Yeah, that's probably a way better idea. I don't know why this was ever a good idea. Since, obviously, we're near fields, we need to be very careful not to delete any fields. Because that would be disastrous and very, very costly. So let's try not do that. Okay, there we go. Let's connect you up to here. And now, everything should actually work. Don't quote me on that, but I think it... Well, I did not mean to place you there. That's two signals that are too close together. No problem, though. We can fix it. We can fix it. There we go. And then now, if we do that, then signals are now a thing everywhere. Awesome. How many passengers does this place have? This place has 9 passengers. That's really, really bad. It's almost not worth taking passengers. We might as well just convert this to a full coal train. I mean, that's still got 146 tons of coal waiting. Is this a full load of coal? Yeah, you've got a full load of coal. Not entirely sure if that was a good idea. Oh well. Let's let it run. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. It's not a big deal. Let's get a brand new train sorted. It's been a while since we actually bought a brand new train, and we actually don't have enough money for it. So so that'll be fun. We need to sort of wait for our big coal train to get in. Yeah, our big coal train is sort of leaving the station at the moment. Also, this is going to be an expensive investment. Connecting that station over there. There's a new enemy transport company. We're doing all right, actually. Our operating profit is pretty good. That's fine. That's okay. We're doing not too shabbily. We're doing pretty good. I no idea what's going on with the yellow there, but whatever. That seems to be fine. Let's can we buy a new vehicle? How much does this cost? That costs 9 grand. Well, let's speed up time a little bit, just to speed things up. We can now buy a classic old steam engine, which is, you know, not up to the modern standards that I would like it to be, but at the same time, there's really not that much we can do about it. Let's buy 2 livestock vans and 2 grain hoppers. If we've got any more money, we don't. So we'll have to wait for a train to get in. Okay. Waiting for a train to get in. Money. Hey, money. Great. We can afford to buy 2 more. Perfect. I think that'll do. Let's go and dispatch this guy to his place to be, and then we'll send him back up here. Great. I think that should be it. Perfect. Awesome. Obviously, you are going to take a little bit of time to get where you need to go, but at the same time, that shouldn't be a problem. Have we done these signals wrong? I think... No, we haven't done the signals wrong. We've done them fine. Except the train is going to need... This is the... Yeah, heading to Barnaway Valley. That's over there. How are you going to get there? Yeah, okay, so you're going to head down here, along this track, down this track, into there, and round there. That's fine. Okay, that's good. I can just about cope with that. So you shouldn't be stopping there. No? Why are you stopping there? What on earth? Yeah, why did you stop there in the first place? That is very, very peculiar. But we now have 17 grand, which is good because we can start paying back our monstrous debt of 280 grand. And that's not an issue, to be honest. Our debt will be paid off when it is paid off. We're not like we're in any rush for it. So it's good to sort of pay it back, but at the same time, it's really not a priority. You know what I mean? What is wrong with you? Are you stuck? Do you not have enough power to get up the hill? What on it? I just presume you just don't have enough power. Have we made a mistake here? Have we made a colossal mistake? Oh no, it was just the signal. It was just the signaling. It was just the signaling. That's okay. Problem solved. It was obviously just the big block from the bridge. So that's not a huge problem, to be honest. That's fine. That's a-okay. Yeah, okay. Everything seems to be sort of straightening itself out, which is good. Which is what we like to happen. We can pay back our... Oops, we didn't mean to borrow that. Pay back our debts. There we go. Perfect. Everything is going smoothly, very, very smoothly, actually. We've sort of not we've not stuck to that mainline approach that we were really going for, but hey ho. Okay, what are we gonna do with you? Because you're clearly not working. I mean, Trending Hall. Oops, Trending Hall has 162 passengers waiting, but I think we probably only need one bus to actually service this area, because otherwise we're just going to be wasting money. So we can probably sell that bus and pay off our debts. That's probably the plan. How much coal have you got waiting there? You've got 123 tons of coal. Okay, so this train is indeed doing a good job of keeping everything sorted. One track at Barnaway Valley? What am I talking about? Barnaway Valley. Yeah, that seems to be the correct call. That seems to be the right thing to do. And how fast are you going to load up? Yeah, this is quite a big farm over here, so so that should be fine. Has that bus gone back to the depot yet? He has indeed. We're going to sell him. Thanks, buddy. You've done us well, but you know it's time to move on. We don't need you anymore. So just get lost, I guess. Okay. What sort of stuff do my competitors do? Rail, road, pretty much just rail and road. Does anybody do airports? Yeah, airports are sort of a thing that we might sort of start investing in, maybe. I don't know. You'll have to tune in next time to see if that is indeed the case. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, my name of course has been OpenTTD. If you've enjoyed them, please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.